the clean energy manufacturing, this has turned the transition, as I said, into the people's movement. So because of that, overall, in country today, what we have done in last 10 years, that is an example. At the same time, India is not growing. Our growth is highest in the world today. Nearly about 6 to 8% in last almost, except 2 or 3 years of the COVID. The Prime Minister Modi leadership has given us such a direction. We are the fastest growing economy. Today we are the 4th largest economy. Our manufacturing has considerably increased, electronics manufacturing and many other 6 I can say, but that is not the subject. But for that, what is all needed is power. Just 11 years back, there is an acute shortage of power. Today we are having the surplus power and we are managing the industry well. We are managing the domestic consumers well. And these consumers are becoming prosumers. They are supplying the electricity. In 11 years under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Modi, what has been done, 267 gigawatt we have already reached as far as renewables are concerned. Means more than 52% of the energy mix is from the renewable now. That we have committed to the world, we will do it by 2030, but now we have done it. But in the same time, how we have made it a people's movement. See, for example, in distribution renewable energy, the rooftop solar, we call it as PM-Surya Ghar program. In last 2 years, just last 2 years, we have installed 2.7 million households rooftop. So we are targeting 10 million. When 10 million is completed, it will be completed by maybe around 27, almost 27. That at that time we will generate 30 gigawatt of the electricity only by this scheme. Second, we have installed 2.1 million of the farmers in the farmland. We have solarized their pumps. There also it is 2.1. Some of the countries do not have population of this. I don't want to say about which countries, but we have done in such a large scale. So by that, lot of things are being, it is first of all for the farmers. It is at a very, very affordable cost. For the households, it is very, very affordable cost. And we are supporting also. These schemes are people-centric. Socio-economic change it is bringing. Not only socio-economic change, they are also selling the power, excess whatever they need, excess power they generate, they are selling it. By that, they are making money out of that. Because of their socio-economy status is going up. And the clean energy manufacturing, this has turned the transition, as I said, into the people's movement. So because of that, overall, in country today, what we have done in last 10 years, that is an example. At the same time, India is not growing. Our growth is highest in the world today. Nearly about 6 to 8% in last almost, except 2 or 3 years of the COVID. The Prime Minister Modi leadership has given us such a direction. We are the fastest growing economy. Today we are the 4th largest economy. Our manufacturing has considerably increased, electronics manufacturing and many other 6 I can say, but that is not the subject. But for that, what is all needed is power. Just 11 years back, there is an acute shortage of power. Today we are having the surplus power and we are managing the industry well. We are managing the domestic consumers well. And these consumers are becoming prosumers. They are supplying the electricity. So clean energy, even as far as supply chain is concerned, today we are having the manufacturing capacity of 144 gigawatt of module manufacturing, 27 gigawatt of cell manufacturing, which is going to shortly reach 50 gigawatt. Wafer and ingots, very shortly we will start manufacturing in India. entire cycle we are completing at the same time. I will in half a second.
Sure.
And wind is also, we are doing it. It is now 55 gigawatt.
Yeah.
And storage, battery storage, pump storage, all such things are there, which because of the paucity of the time, I'm not able to explain. But this has changed it is only not an energy transition, it has changed the outlook of the people, outlook of the industry by this renewable energy. And we are the highest, one of the highest providers of the job. We are the third highest provider of the job in the renewables.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Minister. Do you think that the Indian experience holds for other countries? What has worked particularly well that you think are transferable lessons?
First of all, I would like to tell that as far as the depending on single source, that is really appreciable. But what India is doing on that is, we are already into the manufacturing of modules, we are into the manufacturing of cells, and also ingot manufacturing has started, wafer manufacturing will start very shortly. And whatever needed for that, including battery storage and whatever the critical minerals needed for all these things, India has started working very, very seriously, and investment has also begun in that. We have brought in a very, very investment friendly policies that I would like to make this thing very, very clear to the world that I fully endorsing the views expressed here, but the thing is we are acting on that also. Second point, what I would like to tell, with these renewables, question is whether it is affordable. According to me, it has in India, experiment is very, very successful. So I can say, as our country take the rapid strides on scaling up the renewables, we don't see energy security, affordability, sustainability as competing priorities, but part of integrated strategy. How? I will tell you, I will take 1 minute more, I think, what you have allotted me time. In one of the state in Maharashtra, the huge loss was for the distribution companies. We call it as DISCOMs. Why? The reason was that what we supply the power to means electricity to the farmers, they're at 1 rupee because of subsidies, as Excellency mentioned. And that 7 rupees, whatever we used to give them, because cost of the energy is 8 rupees and supplying energy at 1 rupee. That 7 rupees difference, what we used to do, we used to put on households, we used to put on industry. What is being done now? Under Pradhan Mantri Surya KUSUM Yojana, that is for the solarizing the farmer pumps, more than, as I said, 2.1 million in that state, in the entire country, and in that particular more than 1 million, we did that. So result is, the total what we are only supplying in the daytime, because farmers for the irrigation purpose, they need power in the daytime. So what we did under the leadership of their Chief Minister, with the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister, what important thing was done was that we said we will supply you the power by solarizing your pumps. So we are supplying in the daytime. The cost of the production of that solar electricity is 3 rupees in the Indian currency. I think it is some 2 some cents. I don't able to immediately convert it into dollars, but it is very, very economical. I can say cheap. So that 5 rupees what we are saving, 7 rupees 8 rupees is the cost. 1 rupees the farmers used to pay. The 7 rupees out of that, what we are saving 5 to 6 rupees. That what burden the industry and households used to bear, that has been reduced. So industry supply of the power to the industry has become now, it is the first time in India, I am telling you, in the 75 years of Indian independence, the tariffs are coming down because of this renewable revolution of the Prime Minister Modi. So this is the change what we have brought, and solarization and also wind And one more thing is about the reliability. Reliability, along with battery storage, we are doing the pump storage. And nuclear, we have recently brought in a very, very good law replacing all old laws. And our target is to complete 100 gigawatt by 2047 and 15 gigawatt by 2030. That will also add to the base load. This is all we are very, very seriously we are planning. It is a well thought plan for the entire change of the transition.
Perfect. Thank you, Minister. Many lessons to be learned there.